Welcome, everyone, to the Canton-Galva Broadcasting Network here on YouTube. We'll be going live starting now. 15 minutes to game time tonight. We have the Canton-Galva Eagles facing the Fairfield Falcons. Eagles 4-0 on the season. Fairfield 0-4, looking for their first win here at Margreter Stadium. Joined with me is none other than Landon Everett, 2019 state champion quarterback. If you know anything about Canton-Galva football, you know about him. Welcome to the booth, Landon.
Glad to be here.
This just in on the 50-50 rifles. There's over 600 in the pot, so get your tickets. We're going to draw for it tonight between the first and second. So find one of the cheerleaders, buy a ticket. The pot's going to be big.
Feels like it's been a while since we've been up here. Eagles started out the season with a home game against Little River. What an exciting game that was. Good first win for the Eagles as they came out victorious in that one. And then 3 straight away games followed up now by our second home game here. Feels like it's been forever since we've been up here watching the Eagles play. But what a beautiful evening we have tonight. Nice, cool September evening. Last home game against Little River was a little bit hot, so this should be better playing conditions for both teams here. Like we said earlier, Canton-Galva versus Fairfield. Canton-Galva is 4-0, ranked number 1, number 2, depends on where you look, in 8-man Division II. Fairfield 0-4, looking for their first win of the season. This is the homecoming game for Canton-Galva. And kickoff will be in just 13 minutes. Once again, we thank you guys for joining us here on Canton-Galva Broadcasting.
High School Activities Association football game. Kansas State High School Activities Association and Canton-Galva High School appreciate your support of interscholastic activities. And you're reminded that this is an educational event, and the practice of good sportsmanship is encouraged and expected by all in attendance. For those first-time visitors to Margreter Stadium, the restrooms and concession stand are located on the west side of the football field and north of the press box. Please be reminded that all pickup football games are prohibited.
I do believe Mr. Kaufman, who puts this whole broadcast together, has some new features for us this week. We might be able to get some replays on the YouTube, so we'll be working with that this week. Also, we have updated our equipment, so the problems that we had in week 1 should not be a factor this week.
Shout out to HCI.
Shout out to HCI for taking care of that for us. So if you were with us first week versus Little River, you can expect maybe a better live stream today. As I look to the south, I see the Eagles walking up towards the field.
It's great to have everyone with us in attendance tonight. Tonight's contest is going to feature the Canton-Galva Eagles and the Fairfield Falcons. Starting lineup for the offense for the Fairfield Falcons: number 10, Ezek Cochran; 11, Ashton Cochran; 12, Connor Fowler; 24, Brody Snodgrass; 25, Lane Schwab; 70, Taylor Mathis; 72, Callan Wente; and number 77, Garrett Lanning. The Falcons are coached by Heath Hewitt, assisted by Chris Hewitt and Lauren Nisley.
The Eagles wearing some new uniforms this week. Landon, tell us about them uniforms they're wearing today.
Yeah, I haven't got to see them yet. All reds, I like to look. I wish back when we were in school we would have had those. They'd say Eagles across front instead of Eagles, and it's a nice new little change that they got going. They'll make a new appearance tonight, and I think it's a good look for them.
Yeah, it definitely looks different in the red. Always used to seeing the Eagles wearing blue recently. as Coach Hoppus seems to tend to favor the blue uniforms, but I'm not sure who got this put together, but I do like the look of them. A nice alternate to wear. Obviously, you can't see them from your screens, but across the front, the jerseys say Eags on them, which I think is kind of cool. Something different.
He's going to go all in for a touchdown.
We would like to remind you guys that we are just one college kid and one firefighter doing your broadcast tonight. We are not professionals by any means. We are also from Canton-Galva. This is a Canton-Galva broadcast, so we may not be talking about Fairfield as much. We do apologize. It's just we know our guys a little bit better, but we will be doing the best that we can, the best to our ability to give you guys a good broadcast tonight. And we thank you guys all for listening in. As the Eagles march hand in hand onto the field with head coach Shelby Hoppus. Assistant coaches are Jared Nightingale, Tyler O'Connor, and I believe Ted Regier, Zach Hoppus. My bad. Your Fairfield Falcons are coached by head coach Heath Hewitt and assistant coaches Chris Hewitt and Lauren Nisley.
Defense for your Canton-Galva Eagles, senior number 2, Kason Mack.
As you look to the field now, you will see the starters for both teams run out.
Number 3, Lane McManus. Senior number 4, Jet Vincent. Number 6, also a senior, Mr. Garrett Maltby. Junior 22, Wyatt Collins.
This will be the first time that we get to see Garrett Maltby, senior quarterback, play at home, as last game he was on the sideline, so it's always good to see him back on this field doing what he does best, playing the quarterback position.
You're starting the number 66 senior, Preston Minson.
And that is it for the Canton-Galva starters there on the field as you see them.
Assisted by Tyler O'Connor and Ted Regier.
As they now will call the Fairfield Falcons starter to the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would direct your attention to
all right, we're actually going to listen to the most beautiful song ever made, the Star Spangled Banner, the national anthem. And just like that, we are ready for another evening of high school football. If you're just joining us tonight, it is the Canton-Galva Eagles versus the Fairfield Falcons, as they will take the field here for the coin toss. We'd like to welcome you all if you're just joining us. This is the Canton-Galva Broadcasting Channel, headed by Taylor Kaufman. And this week it is myself, Keaton Luttrell, and Landon Everett on the mic. As kickoff should be in 4 minutes or so. Still waiting on the coin toss here.
Has the 50-50 raffle tickets down here in front of the Crow's Nest. Jump on in there, get some of that. Also, would remind you that the concession stand, tonight's concession stand, is benefiting the site council.
Looking at both teams, Landon, I noticed a numbers difference. Looking at the Fairfield sideline, looking like numbers could possibly be an issue for the team. You hope that they're well conditioned, knowing that this Eagle offense likes to play no huddle, hurry up, can really wear teams down. So you'd hope that Fairfield coming into this one with low numbers is well conditioned and ready and expecting that high-speed, hurry-up offense that the Eagles do so well.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough for them. The Eagles run that high-speed offense, and especially low numbers, not very many subs. It's gonna wear them down pretty quick if they're not ready and in shape for it.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that Coach Hoppus really prides himself on is that offense. They've been so successful ever since we've been in school at scoring really fast and efficiently. So real excited to watch them this week, and it's just always exciting to watch Coach Hoppus' offense perform, as they rarely disappoint. And the same thing can be said about Coach O's defense. So just overall, a really well put together team, and I'm excited to watch some football tonight.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one there, Keaton. Looks like they're getting ready for the coin toss here, and we'll see the results of that.
Yeah, your Eagle captains there. Number 6, Garrett Maltby. Number 30, Ryder Nordstrom. Number 4, Jet Vincent. And number 2, Kason Mastery out there for the Eagles. All seniors, I believe. As Fairfield has won the coin toss and have elected to receive first half. So here shortly we will have opening kickoff for tonight's game. Canton-Galva will be kicking off to the Falcons as they shake hands here to get the game started.
We'll first get to watch the defense take the field tonight. Anything you're expecting to see, Keaton?
I know with Coach O's defense, it's very know your rules. There's going to be 8 hats to the ball every play, which I really like to see. One guy gets maybe a hand on him. There'll be 7 other guys coming to clean him up. So I just look for a really fast side-to-side moving defense, linebackers coming downhill. I'm really looking forward. We all know that Jet Vincent is on the verge of breaking the record for interceptions. Believe he just needs one more, knock on wood. Maybe we get a Jet Vincent interception tonight. That would be really cool. I believe he had 3 against Bennington? Was it Solomon? I'm drawing a blank here, but he had 3 the other night. So now he's tied the record and looking for one more.
Yeah, I was at the Solomon game, and I believe he had 3 interceptions on that one.
Yeah, that was the Solomon game.
And 24, Brody Snodgrass. Set to kick for the Eagles, Wyatt Collins.
Kicking for the Eagles, number 33, Wyatt Collins. Noah Collins, correction. Back deep to return for Fairfield, I believe, is 23, Lucas Schwab. That is Brody Snodgrass with the reception, brought down at the 25-yard line. Tackled by number 2, Kason Mastery. So this game is underway as we now see the Fairfield Falcons take field at the 27-yard line. Playing quarterback for the Falcons is number 12, Connor Fowler. And he's going to step back to pass. He's immediately rushed. Hit while he's thrown.
And nearly picked off.
Yeah, that was
Maltby.
Number 6, Garrett Maltby there with the almost had it. Tipped it up, and then actually another defender dove for it and almost had it too. But, yeah, he just didn't have much time there with the passes. He's getting rushed by that D-line.
Yeah, that D-line made real good progress there. Got through them D-ends. I know TJ Kane.
Yeah.
And,
TJ Kane, White Collins, and Nick Evans. Playing D-line as we see a shotgun look with two backs. Option around the outside, and that is just blown up. That's number 6, Garrett Maltby, taking care of the pitchman there. That's going to be a loss. Loss of 5. So brings up 3rd and 15 for the Falcons right away.
You know, looking at the size of number 24 there, Nick Evans, a nose guard, he ain't the sizable 66 Jaybird that we used to see, but he gets the job done for us.
There's a big difference between 24 and the old 66 that used to play that position, but I see that there's 2 ways you can play that position. You can play it with a big guy who's just going to go straight up against the center, or you can put a small, quick guy in there that can kind of shoot through the gaps. As we see number 12 roll out and pass. That's number 11 with the reception. That's Connor Fowler to Ashton Cochran. Great play. Picks up more than enough for the first down here, so bring up 1st and 10. At the 39-yard line. So great play there for the Fairfield Falcons as they were able to get out of that long 3rd down. Shotgun look again, 1 back. That's just going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle, and that is stopped. I'm going to give it to number 24, Nick Evans, with the tackle there. Gain of 1. Be 2nd and 9 for the Falcons here. Hand off to 10 numbers. Number 10 is Zeke Cochran. Brought down by number 3, Lane McManus. So brings up another 3rd down for the Falcons. We saw him convert on the last one. Maybe looking for another pass on this one, as that's what brought them success on the last set of downs. As we see TJ King trying to pump up his defense here, getting a 3rd down stop. And that's going to be a false start against the Falcons, so that's going to set them back 5. Not what they were wanting on 3rd down.
False start against Fairfield. Remains 3rd down.
So now instead of 3rd and 8, it's going to be about 3rd and 13. We saw him convert to 3rd and 15 earlier with a pass from Connor Fowler to Ashton Cochran. So maybe looking for that combo again here. He's going to step back and try to pass. He's rushed out of the pocket, and that is intercepted by Garrett Maltby. He's past the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown Eagles.
Pick 6 for your Canton-Galva
And that has been something that the Eagle defense has done so well this year and in years past, is being able to kind of bait the pass there and intercept it. Garrett Maltby with the interception, running for 6. Eagles up now 6-0, as we will have the 2-point try from the offense here. Landon, you know a thing or two about picking off a quarterback. I believe you had a few of them in your career.
Yeah, only a couple, I'd say. You know, I threw a handful as well, so
Yeah.
you know what they're looking for.
Maltby hands off to McManus, who just uses his speed to get around the outside and in for the 2-point conversion. So thanks to a defensive score by Garrett Maltby and a 2-point conversion by Lane McManus, your Eagles are up 8-0. 9:16 left in the first quarter. Eagles will be kicking off. So early on, we saw what looked like could have been a 3-and-out, but on third down, the Falcons were able to make that pass from Connor Fowler to Ashton Cochran on a really nice pass play. And then we saw first down, second down, third and 8 was going to be, but false start for the Falcons pushed it back to a 3rd and 13, which in turn led to Eagle interception and pick 6. So good play there by the defense. But the Falcons were moving down the field. So
yeah, they converted that pass play there for the first down. I think the secondary made a couple adjustments and looked like it worked for them, or they kind of got that first play jitter out the way. But
yeah,
either way, it was a good defensive play and resulted in a score for us.
Yeah, so once again we have number 33, Noah Collins, set back to kick for the Eagles. Back to return, number 23, Lucas Schwab, and 24, Brody Snodgrass.
From Noah Collins.
And it'll bounce once, and that is Lucas Schwab with the return. Brought down immediately at the 20-yard line. So that is where they will start their drive. Jet Vincent with the stop on the kickoff.
Looking down on the field there, I see number 30, Ryder Nordstrom. I know he had a knee injury.
Yep.
I haven't got to see him play yet this year, so
nope.
It'll be fun to watch him get some reps in tonight.
Yeah, him along with Maltby were on the sideline for the first game against Little River, so great to have both of them back tonight.
Cochran tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Cochran tackled behind the line of scrimmage by number 24, Nick Evans, the nose guard. Like we said earlier, he may be small, but man, can he shoot them gaps and get back there and cause some trouble. So
yeah.
Great play there by Nick.
Doesn't matter the size you got on you there. As long as you're fast and physical, you can get through that D-line. Or the O-line there.
It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog.
You got that right there, Kent.
As we see Connor Fowler back again. Handoff up the middle to number 10, Zeke Cochran. Picks up some yards there.
It's third down.
But before he could get too far, that was number 30 you just mentioned, Landon. Number 30, Ryder Nordstrom with the stop. Bring up about 3rd and 8. Cochran sets back for the pass, but he just can't. He doesn't have enough time to get a look at his receivers before that was number 25, TJ Kane back there. This Eagles D-line is just kind of causing some trouble right now for the Fairfield Falcons. So 4th and long here. Expect the punt, but you never know in 8-man football. But yeah, back deep is number 4, Jet Vincent, I believe, to return this punt.
Eagles.
As we have number 14, Gage Brown, back to punt. And they're just going to let that one bounce. Looks like it rolls to about the 23-yard line. So that is where the Eagles will get the football, and we'll see the very first offensive drive of the night for the Eagles.
Yep, you had a first look at our offense for tonight. I expect Garrett Maltby, number 6, to do some good things tonight. And I think Jeff Vincent will also have a big night.
Yeah, Maltby to Vincent can be a dangerous combo, as Maltby definitely has the arm to throw it, and Vincent's got the legs to run underneath it, so together that can be a deadly combo. As we have Vincent out in motion, Maltby steps back, looking to pass. That's number 2. Kaysen Mastery down the middle of the field, right into the arms. One play, one touchdown for the Eagles. Maltby stepped back to pass there, kind of had to make one defender miss, and then he had all the time in the world to make that pass. Mastery had his guy beat down in the middle of the field, so Maltby was able to put that ball up and over the defender and into Mastery's hands, and from then on it was just Mastery turning on the jets and running in for the Eagle touchdown. So we're now looking for the 2-point conversion here. Number 6, Maltby in motion. That's going to be number 4, Jet Vincent at the quarterback position, and he's going to run it in for the 2-point.
That's a quick 16-0.
Yeah.
With 7:30 left in the first. Do you expect any changes to come from Fairfield?
I'd expect them. I kind of like the look of their passing ability. I know they've really tried running that option hard, but I just think with the experienced DNs that Canton-Galva has, I think maybe their advantage there. We've seen it from in their conversion between Connor Fowler and Ashton Cochran. I might be looking for some more pass here on this drive.
Yeah, I'm right there with you on that one there, Kent. They went to the air, got that first down. I expect to see that a little bit more. Hopefully that O-line can hold up for their quarterback and he can make some throws and get some reads on that defense, make some completions for him.
Because obviously it was the passing game that led to the pick 6, but I think if Fowler can just have a little more time to throw that ball, and they may be able to get some more completions here. So once again, we have number 33, Noah Collins, set back to kick.
Noah Collins set to kick for the Eagles. Snodgrass.
Brody Snodgrass.
Zonker back to receive for the Falcons.
And Zonker back to receive.
Zonker fields it on the run.
Zonker fields it up to about the 29-yard line. Hit by a host of Eagles there. He's kind of met by the whole team. As we see the Eagles defense take the field, I do see number 66, Preston's got the legs at the nose guard position, and that's something that we've seen him do, kind of rotate guys in. I know Coach O strongly believes in having a fresh guy at that nose guard position because it just makes all the difference when you have a guy who can really try to shoot the gaps and get a hand on the center there. So be looking for that position to switch between Nick Evans and Preston Minson. As Fowler steps back to pass, options were limited, so he decided to run and picked up a good gain there. Gain of probably about 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. So it looks like they were looking for the pass game, but Eagles had it defended very well.
That's something we might have to see quite a bit this game is Fairfield's quarterback have to use his feet a little bit here against that Canton-Galva D-line.
Yeah, Connor Fowler showing that he is an athlete. Fowler handoff to Cochran, and that is stopped immediately at the line by number 66, Preston Vincent.
Going back to what you said about keeping the nose guard fresh, that's one of the reasons right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Not letting that up. You know, we get that nose guard push back 2-3 yards. That's a 2-3 yard gain every time.
Right, and it does look like 24 Nick Evans is out there, maybe playing a linebacker position. As we see Ryder Nordstrom on the sideline kind of getting stretched out.
Number 11, Ashton Cochran.
Number 4, Jet Vincent there getting a good hit.
Yeah, solid hit there.
Very fast, physical, defensive player for him, for the Eagles tonight.
Yeah, number 11, Ashton Cochran there, just trying to run around the outside. They didn't need much to get the third down conversion, but like you said, he was met there by number 4, Jet Vincent, and they were short of the first down marker, so it'll be 4th and 1. And down 2 so early, you do expect them to try to get this yard, and that they will do.
Kind of interested to see here if they go to the air or to the run game, 4th and 1.
Yeah, and they're going to go straight to the run game, and it is close.
Cochran with the carry.
It is looking like they're going to give it to him. Yes, he got just enough.
Gain is good enough for a first down.
So good decision there by the Falcons to try to run it up the middle. Just get a yard on them, and that's exactly what they did. So they get a new set of downs here right at midfield. Shotgun look, one back to the side. We haven't really seen them split receivers too far out. They've kind of kept them in. Fowler looks to throw. He has 11 out there, and that is a well-defended play by number 4, Jet Vincent.
Looked like he was double covered there by Jet Vincent and number 6, Garrett Maltby.
Yeah, he was.
Very dangerous choice of throw, but luckily it was swatted down and instead of taking the other way.
Yeah, Ashton Cochran was the target there. Just 2 defenders and 2 defenders of that caliber on him. Second and 10 for the Falcons. Fowler back in shotgun look, gets the snap. Looking off to the right. Just a quick little pitch out or swing pass.
Yeah, quick swing pass and quickly brought down by a flock of Eagles there.
Yeah. Whole flock of Eagles met him there behind the line of scrimmage, so bring up 3rd and 11. As we do have the matchup of the birds tonight, Eagles versus the Falcons. We're volunteers, folks. We're volunteers. Fowler sets back the pass. He is rushed.
Once again under pressure from that Eagles D-line. But
late flag on
like
the play
flag on that.
in the area of where Fowler got that ball off. Maybe it's going to be a personal foul, roughing the passer against the Eagles.
15-yard penalty. First down.
So that'll put the Falcons up 15 yards.
That's a sigh of relief for the Falcons.
Oh, yeah.
After that play.
Definitely, and if yeah, that'll give them a fresh set of downs. That's exactly what they needed. Was a little bit of a break, and they got it.
1st and 10 on the 26 for the Falcons here. Going to go ahead and go to the run game.
Number 10, Zeke Cochran with a hard run around the right side. Had a couple defenders on him, but he just kept his legs moving and kind of shot through a couple defenders. It looked like gain of about 8.
Yeah, 2nd and 2. We got 3:50 left here in the first quarter. You'd expect to see them really try to shoot for a score here before the quarter's up to give them some hope.
Yeah. Handoff again to number 10, but that is stopped.
Trap play. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Once again, stopped by a flock of Eagles. I got to say there, Keaton, that defensive line isn't giving up tonight.
No, they're making some plays here, and they're being real aggressive. We like to see it. They've stopped several runs at the line of scrimmage. They're always putting pressure on Fowler when he's looking to pass. So, yeah, so far outstanding job by that D-line. Again on the run, but stopped with a hard tackle by number 4, Jet Vincent. Brings up 4th and 1 again for the Falcons. We saw 4th and 1 just a couple sets of plays ago, and they converted on it. So they did that with just a run. Maybe a long yard to get here, so not sure what to expect from the Falcons. As we have the sideline getting the fans involved, getting a little noise on this 4th down play. Fowler back in shotgun look. And once again, handoff to number 10, Zeke Cochran. Gets the Falcons the first down they were looking to get. And Zeke Cochran's really been running the ball pretty well here recently.
Yeah, I think maybe that Fairfield offensive line maybe got a couple things figured out, maybe some miscommunication figured out. They're moving the ball a little more steady now.
Fowler sets back to throw. He's looking for a man, doesn't have one, makes a defender miss.
Fowler with the quarterback keep right up the middle.
And is tackled there by 22, Wyatt Collins. So we've seen this happen a lot. Fowler takes a step back to throw, and that defensive line immediately rushes him, but he's able to kind of slip through that and scramble and pick up yards. So good athletic play there by Fowler. 2nd and 7. They're going to go to Cochran around the outside again.
Around the left side, tackled by TJ
Number
Kane.
25, TJ Kane, meets him at the line. Going to be 3rd and 8 for the Falcons. I do believe we still have yet to see a Twins look from them, as they've really just been going to one receiver, a couple tight ends, and a running back. Fowler looking for a man to throw, and he has nowhere to go, and he is brought down, but fumbled. And there is some laundry on the carpet. A lot happened on that play. Fowler took a step back to throw, was met by that D-line, but this time he wasn't able to escape, and as he kind of went to the ground, that looked like the ball popped out, was recovered by a Fairfield offensive lineman. But like I said, there is a penalty at the end of this play.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness against the Falcons.
That is a personal foul against the Falcons. It's going to be declined, so brings up 4th down.
Time to get loud. It's 4th down.
So instead of electing to push him back and replay 3rd down, Coach Hoppus and Coach O'Connor decided that they just want to take him head up on 4th down here, showing some faith in the defense.
Back in the day, it was legal.
And that was just on that last play. If you're wondering what that penalty was, it was an illegal block against the Falcons. Fowler takes a step back to pass. He gets the ball off, and that is intercepted by number 2, Kason Mastery. 20-10-5 touchdown Eagles. Kason Mastery takes it across what looked like the whole field with like a 70-yard pick six. So that is the 2nd pick six of the game.
Yeah, another quick score for the Eagles there, and that's gotta hurt for Fairfield there. They made a pretty decent drive on that one. Had some good plays, some good looks, and that one's kind of a morale stopper.
Yeah,
right there.
I mean, they were moving the ball, and I mean the penalty didn't really set them back at all because it was declined, but they're just so close to having these drives, and both of them have been ended by a pick six. As we have a flag on the play, looks like it's going to be a false start against the Eagles, so that'll set them back. And they'll retry the down from 5 yards back. And that is the end of the first quarter.
The end of the first quarter here. 22 for the Eagles, 0 for Fairfield.
Yep, the Eagle with this 2-point try, trying to make it 24-0. Maltby at quarterback. Stepping back to pass. He's looking for a receiver in the end zone.
Little play action play there. Thrown a little high. Didn't know. Think he.
Yeah, I think Mastery was the intended receiver there, and
I think he maybe felt a little pressure. I didn't feel he had the window for it from what he was seeing.
yeah, kind of felt like Maltby was just
Yeah.
kind of getting rid of that one.
Yeah, either throwing it high to where only his guys were getting it, or no one at all. So
Yeah, so at the end of this first quarter, it's going to be 22 Canton-Galva, 0 for the Falcons.
Emma Herrera. And Miss Brecken Pearson.
We'd like to thank you all for
Now as you
listening to the broadcast tonight.
tickets as the cheerleaders are going to take them to
once again, we are a Canton-Galva broadcast, so we may talk about the Eagles a little more than Fairfield. So I guess if you don't like what we're saying, I guess you can hit that mute button. But
Yeah,
we are
yeah.
a Canton-Galva broadcast.
this is a hometown broadcast, so we do apologize for kind of being one-sided here. But that's kind of just the way it's going to be.
So we kind of got a short little break here, Keaton.
Yeah.
You got any ideas what you expect to see here in the second quarter?
Well, we've been talking like for the Fairfield offense, we've been wanting to see more pass from them, and we did. The only problem is 14 of the points, 14 of Canton-Galva's points came from interceptions. So I'd maybe see him switch it up now back to going to a Zeke Cochran. He's been a pretty good runner for them, good athlete, showing that he can run hard, lower his shoulder, and kind of make some guys miss. So I kind of look for the run game from a Zeke Cochran here.
I think I'd have to agree with you on that. They were moving the ball pretty good. I think getting 8 to 10 yard chunks on a few of them plays. So
yeah, and they did just have a solid drive. Like they drove it down the whole field here, and it was just ended by a pick six at the 10-yard line. So the score could be different here. It's really not as far apart as it may seem here. Line drive kick, bounce, kind of struggling getting on top of it, so he just lays on it at the 18-yard line.
It's covered at the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
So the Falcons will start this drive 1st and 10. Block against the Falcons. About the 19. Fowler takes a step back to pass. He gets the ball off. Fowler looks like maybe miscommunication in the backfield, and he is blown up.
Quarterback sacked by the Eagles.
There's definitely some miscommunication on that play as Fowler turned back to hand the ball off, and his running back was there, but they weren't on the same page there, and that confusion just led to a delay and gave the Eagle defensive line enough time to make it in the backfield and make the play. So bring up second and 12 here for the Falcons. So maybe not the start of the quarter they were looking for. But they line up here for the second down play. Fowler in the backfield by himself. Oh.
back to the run game, and looks like they got him a good maybe 5-6 yards there.
Yeah, they're looking at Zeke Cochran, number 10.
It's 3rd down.
I expect to see that a little bit more. It seems like when they go to the air, it's kind of getting shut down on them, so I expect them to go to that run game here in the second quarter.
They were able to pick up 5-6 yards there. Good gain for the Falcons. It'll be 3rd and 6 here. Looking for maybe another handoff to Cochran or play action, maybe try to draw the defense off guard here.
I'm noticing what you said earlier about how they're kind of keeping that offense more kind of tight bunch there. I expect them to spread maybe a couple receivers out and give them corners a little more space between them and the runner.
Right.
Maybe get another yard or two off that.
Yeah, we've seen them split maybe one receiver out, but just hasn't really been out too far, keeping them close in.
No, this is Homecoming's rec.
But their formations don't seem to be changing much as they're kind of sticking to what they do.
Looks like they're going to come out and go for the punt here, I believe. Number 4, Jet Vincent, back to receive.
Yeah, when you're back deep in your own territory, it's about the only option there is. And that ball is not going to be returned. It's going to bounce and
get our second look here at our Canton-Galva offensive drive.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about that this is only the second offensive drive as we are already a good portion into the second quarter. Block against the Falcons. Fowler takes a step back to pass. He gets the ball off, and that is intercepted. As we see a power eye look here from the Eagles. By number 2, Kason Mastery. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Eagles. That is Lane McManus behind him playing the running back position.
Going to go ahead and keep it in the tight eye here. Quick toss, number 4, Jet Vincent down the far side. Looks like he's got some room and he's pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, that's number 11, Ashton Cochran there pushing him out of bounds, but not after he picked up about 15 yards. So great play there for Jet Vincent and the Canton-Galva offense here.
That's something I haven't seen a lot of is some I formation. I know back when we played, I never seen no I formation, so it's kind of a new look for me to see the Canton-Galva offense implement that.
Yeah, definitely. I was thinking the same thing. I don't remember the last time the I formation has really been a big part of the offense, but we see him now split a guy out. I believe that's Vincent on our side here.
Sends number 4 Vincent in motion. Quick swing pass, number 4 Vincent from Garrett Maltby. Makes a couple moves and some extra yards, and he is brought down just about at the 10.
Yeah, Vincent there with the swing pass around the left side, gain of 25 yards. He was brought down at the end there by number 10, Zeke Cochran, but great pickup for Vincent and the Eagles here. It'll be 1st and goal from about the 9.5-yard line. Maltby steps back to pass, has a man in the end zone, wide open. That's number 2, Kason Mastery.
For Eagles, touchdown.
Once again, another touchdown for the Eagles here. They're going to go for the 2-point try. On that play, they went to the air. Looked like the Garrett Maltby, number 6, quarterback. He got a little more pressure on him there, but didn't phase him. He made the clean throw to the end zone and delivered the touchdown.
Maybe blown coverage there as Mastery was wide open in the end zone to catch the pass from Maltby. As there's another one there.
Once again, Garrett Maltby with the completion.
Yeah, that was Lane McManus there. Sent him in motion around the right side. Didn't really have really wasn't a defender running with him, so this was kind of a free play for the Eagles as McManus was wide open in the end zone. So with that being said, your score is 30-0 with 9:10 left in the second quarter.
After seeing only 2 drives with this Canton-Galva offense, it's looking pretty fluid and clean out there. I haven't seen too many miscommunications from the guys.
Yeah.
So it's been really fun to watch these guys make these clean and really good plays out there.
Yeah, it wasn't even really 2 drives. It was 1 drive and 1 play because that first drive was 1 play and done there. So just really really great maybe play calling and great performance by the Eagle offense here.
We've got a few consolation prizes that we're going to give away first. The first ticket drawn is going to win a Yeti Cup. That, the last 5 digits are 9479. Again, 9479.
As that is number 33, Noah Collins set back to kick once again for the Eagles. We haven't really seen a kick into the end zone yet. I don't know if we have for the Eagles all season, as they normally. Oh, Collins is pretty persistent about putting it about the 15-yard line.
You know, that's something I'd say we've struggled with over the years is having a good kicker here. I know we had a tough time, you know, getting it to the 10 half the time, even the 20. So we'll see what Collins got for us here. Keeps a short kick, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds right there at the 20.
Yeah, so that's going to be a penalty against the Eagles. The Falcons will have to make a decision here. Whether to push him back and make him kick again, which looks like that's what they're going to do.
Falcons have elected to have the Eagles re-kick, 5-yard penalty.
So Noah Collins will set back to kick from the 35 instead of the 30 after that penalty. Once again, you are listening to the Canton-Galva broadcast. Keaton Littrell, Landon Everett bringing you the coverage.
You know, it's hard not to glance over there at that scoreboard and see that 2K19 state championship plaque hung
up. It's quite the plaque they got there.
Ball will be down at about the 12-yard line by the Falcons. Again, we're going to go right back to our 50-50 rifle. We want to thank Whitetail Properties.
Here we go. We're going to go ahead and have the Canton-Galva defense take the field once again.
Yeah, as we watch the Falcons try to get something going. Like I said, we've seen them have a good productive drive that was just ended by a pick six.
It's going to be drawn by Landon Everett.
Former Canton-Galva quarterback Landon Everett up here in the booth, going to draw the number, and it is.
They have 5 minutes to come up and get it.
As we see Fowler back in shotgun. Going to be handoff to Cochran around the left side. But he is met behind the line of scrimmage by number 25, TJ Kane, defensive end.
You know, I've heard a lot of good things about TJ Kane. He's heard he's been kind of a monster there on the defensive line.
We have a winner. Congratulations again. Thank you everybody for participating in the 50-50.
As that brings up 2nd and 9 for the Falcons. Fowler and Cochran in the backfield. 2 receivers looking to pass. As number 25 was the target there. Hit him in the hands. Great throw. But just seems to bounce right off of number 25, Lane Schwab's hands. Could have been a good pickup of about 12 for the Falcons there.
Would have got him the first down they were looking for, but
yeah,
I think Jet Vincent had a little bit something to do with that ball hitting the ground after that.
Fowler back to throw, and the ball is on the ground. Eagles have it. That is going to be Eagle football about the 9-yard line.
Looks like number 66, Preston Minson, went ahead and dove on that.
Yeah, what a play there for the nose guard. Yeah, Fowler stepped back to pass. TJ Kane there kind of hitting him on his blind side. Didn't see that coming. Ball bounces loose. And we have Eagle football at the 10.
Yo, number 66, Preston Minson there, wearing that 66, former Jay Nightingale used to wear. He's living up to the hype.
Yeah. Number 6, Garrett Maltby back in the lone man in the backfield there. Jet Vincent motion across, handed off around the outside, and that is going to be 6. As he goes into the end zone untouched. We've kind of seen that. We've seen him do that quite a bit. Put Vincent in motion. As we've seen him hand it off and we've seen him pass it. Both turning into 6. Your score, Eagles 36, Fairfield 0.
You know, with number 4, Jet Vincent coming into play here, we didn't really skip a beat with replacing Tyson Struber on that.
No, we didn't. That was kind of something that I think everyone kind of thought about was what can the Eagles do without Struber. I mean, Struber was obviously quite a weapon for the Eagles offense and defense now on the Kansas State squad. So definitely some shoes to fill there, and I think Jet Vincent has more than done that. He's done that very well. Really adding a lot to both the Eagle offense and the Eagle defense with his ability, well, first week ability to step up and play quarterback, and his ability to do what he does best at picking off quarterbacks on the defense.
You know, I also got to throw in there that you can't always give it to the receivers and running backs and quarterbacks. And you got to go ahead and give that offensive line a praise for giving them the time and going ahead and putting the body in front of somebody and giving some blocks.
Right.
Same as the defense. You know, that defensive line getting that pressure on that quarterback and getting those throws that are.
Yeah, we've been talking about the defensive line all night. They've been doing such a good job. We haven't really seen much of the offensive line, as we haven't really seen much offense from the Eagles, as it has been mostly a defensive game. But yeah, like you said, all credit goes to the guys up front. You know, defensive line has really been blowing up, owning the line of scrimmage there, putting pressure on Fowler, making him either force maybe some questionable throws or making him choose to run and kind of scramble. So yeah, the defensive line has been doing a great job tonight. As Noah Collins set back to kick again for the Eagles. Pretty good kick on that one.
Kind of lost his footing there. Ooh, quickly hit there, about the 20, and is brought down.
Yeah, I believe that was Rex Zonker for the return. Brought down by 24, Nick Evans.
Nick Evans in on the tackle for the Eagles. First and 10 from the 21 for the Falcons.
As Fairfield gets it at the 20. Brings up first and 10. Shotgun look for Fowler. Handoff around the outside. I believe that is number 10.
Cochran with the carry.
But that run is stopped.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line. A little bit in front of the line. Gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Falcons. As there's a timeout now. Official timeout. Maybe something wrong with the equipment.
Official timeout.
So we will resume play here. Fowler and shotgun. Cochran behind him. Handoff down the middle. Made a couple guys miss, but that was Nick Evans, 24, there to make the stop. Gain of 3. Brings up third down and 5 to go for the Falcons.
They've had a couple good tries here at getting their third downs conversions. Let's see what they do here. I know they've went to the air a couple times, but I believe their lucks came from the ground.
Yeah, I think they're kind of sticking to the ground now. We say that, but now they do have 2 receivers out, just a 3-man line. And they are looking to air this one out, but he is.
Heavy pressure from the D-line there. Didn't give him much time.
66 and TJ Kane back on the quarterback instantly, who is forced to throw it away. Fake punt by the Falcons, trying to do whatever they can. I believe that was Ashton Cochran trying to run around the outside there with the fake punt, but unsuccessful. So turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Eagles at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, the Eagles coming out here with the offensive squad. Got great field position. Interesting to see what they do here.
Maltby alone in the backfield. Sending Vincent in motion. We've seen a lot of that around the left side, and that is to Vincent. Makes one man miss, turns on the Jets, cuts back upfield.
Oh, face mask.
And that is number 70, Taylor Mathis.
Made a couple man miss and go ahead and get the first down on that. That was good moves from Vincent.
Yeah, pretty good open field tackle there too by number 70, Taylor Mathis. But not soon enough, as Vincent was able to pick up more than enough to get the first down. So it brings up 1st and 10 here at about the 11-yard line. Maltby steps back to pass, immediately throws it to number 2, Kason Mastery, who fights for extra yards and makes his way into the end zone, which puts the Eagles up 44-0. As we see number 57, Isom Marston, coming in on the field for the big man package.
You know, you have them cornerbacks for Fairfield. They're kind of playing off on the receivers, maybe scared to get beat. I don't know. You expect them to show them short 5-yard routes and just get the easy yards.
Yeah, as we got Maltby back, and that is going to be encroachment, I believe.
Flag on the play. Encroachment against the Falcons.
On number 88. Zach
Zonk.
Zonker. Half the distance to the goal. We'll retry the 2-point. As Maltby's just going to keep it up the middle and push, and finds his way into the end zone to pick up that 2-point conversion. So that'll make your score Canton-Galva 46, Fairfield 0. 5:46 left to go in this first half, as we will be looking for a Fairfield drive, seeing if they can piece together some offense here and make a good drive against the Eagles.
You know, I'd expect them to come out and do whatever they can to maybe get a score on the board here with only 5:46 left in the second. You know, game's over at half if they don't get a score on the board. So I expect them to do probably whatever they can to get something on the board.
Yeah, if you're Fairfield right now, you know you have to score here. We'd like to thank Taylor Kaufman for putting this all together. I know him and his class do a lot of work getting all this set up. I know we just get to have the fun. We don't have to do any of the work. We don't have to set it up or anything. We just get to come on here and talk. So really appreciate all the work that him and his guys do. As we this year we've added some new stuff. We have the sideline camera. We have replay capability. So Kaufman's doing some really cool things
Yeah,
and it's all for you guys, the viewers. So
yeah, he's doing an excellent job with that. It's fun to be up here to commentate this, and
yeah, and if you like what you're seeing, maybe if you like what you're hearing, just don't be scared to hit that like button. Show your support. As we see Noah Collins with the kickoff, fielded cleanly, and originally hit hard there.
Zonker with the return.
That was number 3. Lane McManus with a hard hit on the kickoff, but a little slow getting up after that one. Hope that he's all right.
Still the number 2 calf roper in the state of Kansas.
Yeah, hearing some news from up here in the booth. Lane McManus is still sitting number 2 in the calf roping for Kansas High School Rodeo. As we see the Fairfield Falcons take the field once again. 1st and 10 from the 30.
them linebackers for the Canton-Galva defense, they weren't giving any ground on that one.
No.
Block of Eagles in on the tackle.
Yeah, that was number 10. Once again, Zeke Cochran. There's no give up, no quit in number 10 tonight, as we see him play after play, trying to make yards, and he's honestly taken some hard hits by this Eagle defense, but he's been coming back every play. So kudos to him for staying in this game and just trying to make yards against this Eagle defense. Fowler steps back to pass, has time this time.
Interception by number 4, Jet Vincent, to
Yeah.
the far side. Looks like he's going to go all the way on this one. Another Canton-Galva touchdown.
Number 4, Jet Vincent, 50-yard interception, pick 6. That is going to set the new record for all-time interceptions.
With that, pick 6, Jet Vincent stands alone in all of Kansas football.
So some exciting news there for Canton-Galva football and for Jet Vincent, as he breaks a record that previously I think was set back in the 80s. So that record stood for quite a while.
Congratulations, Mr. Jet Vincent, your record holder.
So great play there by Jet Vincent.
Yeah, I think the whole secondary there has an interception at this point, actually maybe even a pick 6.
Yeah, we've seen it from Garrett Maltby, Kason Mastery, and Jet Vincent, all having pick 6s in this game. So just a huge defensive gain for the Eagles.
Defense really showed up tonight and really must put in the work this week and watch the film.
2-point try. Maltby to TJ Kane is complete. Eagles 54, Falcons 0. Just a reminder, this is the homecoming game, and we will stay live for that. So when this game when halftime comes along, we will have the homecoming ceremony. So feel free to stick around for that. '24, Brody Snodgrass. 33, Rex Zonkler back to receive for the Falcons. Number 33, Noah Collins, setting back to kick. Correction, that is Ashton Cochran back to receive, paired with Zonker.
Looks like we get a new look here for the kickoff squad.
Yeah, maybe some younger guys in getting the opportunity to play.
Yeah, definitely getting some rest for them younger guys is very beneficial.
Fielded cleanly by Zonker, and he's going to pick up some speed, shoot through a gap, and dive about the 31-yard line.
Zonker on the return for the Falcons.
He maybe had the possibility to kind of shoot that gap and make some more yards, but was tripped up on the play, not sure by who, but was stopped about the 31, 32-yard line. So decent field position here for the Falcons. Cochran there with the ball, and he is met by a flock of Eagles. There is 8 hats there on that tackle, and it was made at the line of scrimmage. So great hustle, great physicality there by the Eagle defense, as there's actually a loss of yards, going to be 2nd and 11. Fowler steps back to pass. Forced to scramble and brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. 25, TJ Kane. Number we've been calling all night long, just wreaking havoc on that offensive line and finding Fowler very quick, very quick. Fowler, quarterback, Cochran running behind him. Pitch to Cochran, run around the outside.
Option play around the left side.
Kind of held up and then finished off after a gain of 6, maybe even 7. Bring up 4th and 6 for the Falcons. So this is a must-have 4th down conversion here if they want to make it past the half. So we'll see what they decide to do here. Passing game really hasn't been working recently. They've been able to have some decent plays, getting it to Cochran on the ground. And they are going to go to the air, and they convert.
Pass is complete.
Fowler's pass is completed, and it is past the 1st down marker. Going to be a 1st down for the Falcons, so exactly what they were looking for right there.
Yeah, a fresh set of downs for them. That's going to be beneficial to them here with 2:20 left here in the 2nd quarter, and they really need to find that.
Yeah, and it's definitely a confidence booster for their offense, knowing that they can make plays and they have the ability to. So we'll see if that kind of rolls into a couple more nice plays here. Maybe they decide to go to the air again, maybe finding something that they like. It's going to be a handoff to 11, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, if not behind it. Ashton Cochran brought down by 24. Nick Evans playing the linebacker position there. So great play by Nick. As we have a minute 40 left in this first half. Eagles 54, Fairfield 0. Fairfield trying to get something going here late in the half. We just seen him complete a nice pass play, and that's what they're going to try to do here. Fowler steps back, gets the ball off. That is number 11 with a great catch.
Fowler to Cochran.
And that may just be enough for the 1st down, and it is. They're moving the chains.
Moving the chains, and they got the clock stopped. You know.
Yeah.
They're moving the ball this time and getting it down the field, and maybe they might get a little luck on this one.
Yeah, we've seen them here now in this drive with 2 good completions in the pass game. I don't see them looking away from it now with just a minute 23 left. They need to make something happen. And that's what they're going to do. That's 25. TJ TJ Kane.
Quarterback sack.
Went to the air again on that one.
Correction. I think that was number 22, Wyatt Collins there with the sack.
Yep. You know, they went to the air on that one, hoping to get a little more out of it, and the defensive line had something other to say to that.
Hey, do you need some music? If you just, we can hold out over the aux cord.
Yeah, we've been seeing the D-line getting on the Fowler real quick, and then we've seen two good completions there by the Falcons offense, but pretty soon the defensive line had something to say about that, and came back and did what they do best and caused some havoc behind the line of scrimmage there. As there is a timeout, Falcons take a timeout here, get their offense together, get the clock stopped.
You know, this is maybe where you your secondary maybe checks their reads twice, make sure they don't got no trickery. You know, I'd expect maybe some false reads.
Yeah.
Some eligible linemen maybe at this point.
Yeah, you never know what to expect in these situations. Fairfield's kind of in a do-or-die situation here. They need to put points on the board, so they're going back to the pass game. Fowler's once again rushed behind this line of scrimmage. Number 66, Preston Minson. Stops him at the line of back down at the line of scrimmage, I believe. But they're going to hurry up offense here. Fowler back, and they're going to try to pass again. Looking for a man. Can't find anyone. Once again, Preston Minson, number 66. And that D-line has been good all night. It doesn't matter who they have in there. Preston Minson, Nick Evans, Wyatt Collins, TJ Kane. They've all had their fair share of plays in the backfield. And I know Coach O loves to see that.
Yeah, he conditions them guys hard all year, just for even games like this, just never letting up. It be fourth quarter, second quarter, late second quarter, late fourth quarter. He never wants you slowing up from even the effort you had at the first play of the game. So that's one thing defensive coach Tyler O'Connor does great. Yeah,
that's definitely been the takeaway of this game for me, is just how well this Eagle defense has been playing. Not only defensive line kind of owning the line of scrimmage, but we've had 3 pick sixes by 3 different guys. It's just showing the wide variety of weapons that this defense has, and just its ability to play as a physical unit. As there is 42 seconds left in this half, big fourth down here for Fairfield, as this right here could be the last play for the Falcons in this game.
Looks like the secondary is giving a little cushion on that.
Yeah, incomplete pass. So the Eagles will get the ball after a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Look for them to
just a quick kneel, probably.
Knee it here. Fairfield might call one timeout, but
no need to risk a guy getting hurt or running the play. So
not at all. So we look for
just a quick knee.
Yep, the victory formation here. We'd like to thank everyone for listening to tonight's broadcast and tuning in to Canton-Galva Broadcasting here. Stay tuned, as we will have the homecoming ceremony live broadcasted for you guys. So don't go anywhere, as we will have some exciting events going on after this game. Seeing some good sportsmanship on the field, guys shaking hands.
That's something you always want to see after a good football game, is good sportsmanship, shaking hands. And
yeah, so after that, Eagles will remain undefeated on the season, 5-0. Fairfield 0-5 will be looking for their first win still. I know going into this week there was only 8 undefeated 8-man 2 teams, Eagles being one of them. It'll be interesting to see how many are still left after this week. But like I said, Eagles looking really strong, especially on the defensive side of the ball. So, yeah, just a good play, good game, great game by the Eagles there.
I think we're going to go ahead and roll over, get ready for the homecoming festivities here, announcements. So, stay tuned for that.
Thank you guys for watching, and you're listening to Canton-Galva Broadcasting.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more time for number 4, your state record holder for pick sixes of all classes, Mr. Jet Vincent. Okay, hey, they want a live mic over here by you. So we need just put the mic open in front of you. Okay, and that'll be on the broadcast.
Here, do you want to take Shad? Or what are we doing?
Yeah,
Here's a live mic.
What, do we just, hey, can we just set it here, or do we like pop it here?
It should pick you up if you can.
I thought they used this one.
That's for this. This is for the broadcast for people watching on YouTube.
So I would just hold it next to them while we're talking to that one? Is what you're
Yeah. If you hold it next to that one.
saying? You know this. I need clarification.
But it should be on, so you should be good. You should be live right now.
It sounds great.
How will begin driving attendance?
When
do
you
I start reading? No, this part, like the. Okay, you would start that. Here's Sam. Oh my God.
Oh, trust me, you think I'm gonna fucking do it? My knee feels like I got shot.
I was just the blind one.
It's on.
No. Oh shoot, there are starting. Should I go?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I paused it. Ryder, here's your script. Can I go now?
Push this.
The mic's on.
Are you ready?
Where's the car at? Okay.
It's right there. Can I start bringing?
Where, there's not a girl on it. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Will you play it?
Once again, we want to welcome you to the Canton-Galva Homecoming 2022. This year's theme is neon. We want to extend a special thank you to the sophomore class for decorating the float, providing the Queen's flowers, Citizen State Bank for providing the tiaras, Midway Motors for providing the vehicle for tonight and for the parade, Miss Jennifer Taylor and Miss Chloe Headland for driving our Queen candidates, and Mr. Anderson for painting the King's football.
Now please direct your attention to the field as we begin our homecoming ceremony. Our attendants for this evening are Haley Boswell, escorted by Liam Blake. Hadley is the daughter of Amanda Boswell. She enjoys dance, cheer, getting her nails done, and playing pretend phone. Her special memory of grade school was when she was at Meaden Elementary and got to go on a field trip to the zoo with her best friend Kinley. She says her favorite color is purple, and when she grows up, she wants to be a teacher like Mrs. Kane.
Liam is the son of Dustin and Brianna Blake. He enjoys monster trucks, hunting prehistoric beasts, fishing, swimming, and splashing in puddles. His special memory of kindergarten was drawing and making a blockhouse in Miss Kane's class. He says that his favorite color is green, and when he grows up, he wants to be a wrestler.
That is not a can. Those are the cans. We wait until she gets on. She needs to we go all the way back. Okay, the mic's off. Okay, this one's on. Those are the kids. So then she's like, pretty loud. Because all the girls are over there.
Our first queen candidate is Miss Lily Espinoza. Lily is the daughter of Jose and Jennifer Espinoza. She has been involved in volleyball for 4 years, basketball for 3 years, track for 1 year, softball for 1 year, FFA for 4 years, and Stu Co-Rep for 2 years. One of Lily's favorite memories from high school was playing my first volleyball game with my older sisters by my side and playing my last first one with my younger sister. Her favorite quote that she shared is, "Enjoy the little things in life, because one day you'll look back and realize that they were the big things." Kurt Von Gutt, Jr. Lily plans are undecided at this time.
Do I start the board now? No, wait a little bit until she's starting to get out.
Yeah, because that gives her time to get back.
Lily is being escorted by King candidate Isaiah Patton. Isaiah is the son of Don Corby. He has been involved in vocal for 3 years, musical for 4 years, wrestling for 2 years, track for 1 year, cross country for 1 year, yak for 1 year, and Scholars Bowl for 2 years. A favorite memory from high school for Isaiah was when Miss Austin found out I had my Chromebook and locked herself in her closet. A favorite quote that he has shared is, "The man who says he can't and the man who says he can are both correct." Isaiah plans on going to college and becoming an EMT.
Our next queen candidate is Miss Mimi Craig. Mimi is the daughter of Rihanna Bandy and Kurt Craig. She has been involved in FFA for 2 years, volleyball for 1 year, basketball for 4 years, and track for 3 years. One of her favorite memories was getting to Bully Shelby all basketball season my freshman year. A favorite quote that she chose to share is, "Love the life you live the life you love." Bob Marley. Mimi plans on going to college and majoring in family therapy.
Mimi is being escorted by King candidate TJ Kane. TJ is the son of Sean and Jeannie Kane. He has been involved for yak for 2 years, football for 4 years, basketball for 4 years, track for 3 years, FFA for 1 year, and Stuco for 1 year. Outside of school, he has been a part of the Canton Methodist Youth Group for 3 years. A special memory from high school that he has shared was winning state football freshman year. A favorite quote that he chose to share was, "If you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space." Jim Whitaker. TJ's plans for the future are undecided.
Our final queen candidate is Miss Sage Taves. Sage is the daughter of Flint and Alice Taves. She has been involved in FFA for 4 years, 2-time district officer, multiple-time state and national CDE and LDE participant, state champion agricultural issues team member, state champion agri-science fair participant, and basketball for 4 years. Outside of school, Sage is involved in 4-H, Kansas High School Rodeo Association, Central Kansas Rodeo Association. Sage's favorite high school memory was sitting in Mrs. Austin's classroom watching the 2021 virtual state FFA convention with Brecken, as we heard that we had been selected as a state champion team in the Agricultural Issues Forum. making us the very first state champions in CGFFA history. The quote she wants to share is, "Work hard in silence and let your success become your noise." Sage plans to go to college for ag ed, then law school, and eventually work in ag law and policy.
Sage is being escorted by our final King candidate, Garrett Maltby. Garrett Maltby is the son of Jamie and Ty Maltby. He has been involved in FFA for 4 years, Stuco for 2 years, football for 4 years, baseball for 2 years, basketball for 4 years, yak for 3 years, FFA state degree in foxbotics. Garrett's favorite memory from high school was soil judging contests and accidentally stealing from Pizza Ranch. The quote he wants to share is, "You'll have that on them big jobs." Garrett plans on going to college and majoring in milling science. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for the crowning of the homecoming king and queen. Without further ado, the Canton-Galva homecoming king for 2022 is TJ Kane.
And the Canton-Galva homecoming queen for 2022 is Lily Espinoza. Congrats to all the candidates. Wait till all this gooey stuff's over.
Did you say congratulations on the candidates?
Yes.
I wasn't listening. I was just like, I'm fine. It's me too. I hope it's fun for you guys. It helped a little bit.
Well, you don't have to do anything but enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I tried.
How about a round of applause for all of our candidates?
How cute. I really like Mimi and Isaiah. It like her skin tone too. And Sage's, I love Sage's.
K-Block, I was running. I can't change it. It's just I went to Planet inside Pop.
Now, if everybody that has had a jersey from the jersey auction, will they please lay them on the benches behind that stage for Hoppus to pick up? Thank you.